Hi, I wanted to do a quick video about who I am and what I'm doing here at ownmyskin.com. I'm Stefanie and I'm originally from Germany, but I've been living in New Zealand for quite a few years now. I've had dermatillomania or skin picking disorder for as long as I can remember, and it's been part of my journey for over 3 decades. To give you a quick introduction, dermatillomania is a mental health condition characterized by the repetitive, irresistible urge to pick at one's own skin, often leading to tissue damage and significant distress. It's part of BFRBs, or body-focused repetitive behaviors, that affect about 1 in 20 people worldwide. So it's actually pretty common, and I'm not talking about the occasional pimple squeeze, but in a more distressing form. BFRBs include behaviors such as compulsive hair pulling, trichotillomania, and skin picking, dermatillomania. There's also others like nail biting, and a few more, typically grouped under obsessive compulsive and related disorders. Think of them as deeply ingrained habits that are typically done for self-soothing, but they've gotten out of control and caused real damage, physically and emotionally. The hardest part about living with dermatillomania is the intense cycle of shame and regret it creates. It starts with an overwhelming urge that feels impossible to control, especially when I'm stressed or overwhelmed or emotionally drained. But the real emotional toll comes after a picking episode. I'm left with the physical damage, the marks, the wounds on my face for everyone to see, and I immediately feel guilty and embarrassed. It's such a challenge layering makeup over freshly picked, swollen, and still oozing wounds. Dermatillomania literally affected every day of my life. I basically just wanted to hide. When I would go out and talk to people, I'd be thinking, should I stand differently in the light? Is my face still covered with makeup? What are they thinking? Do they notice the marks? And it's distressing living with that much shame every day of your life. Then, about 3 years ago, I learned about BFRBs and that it's an actual diagnosable condition. I deep dived into research, experimentation, and my own healing journey. It's not a perfect story, but it has made such a difference to my own skin picking and my feelings of self-worth. I've learned that I'm not defined by dermatillomania. It's been a wild journey and involved taking some huge leaps into my own vulnerability to step out of shame and talk about it publicly to make a difference to others with BFRBs. And that's why I started ownmyskin.com, which is a platform that offers vital research, coping strategies, and a roadmap for others to start their own healing journey. I've got a lot of exciting things that I'm working on, and I can't wait to share more soon. Thank you for all your support, and feel free to leave me a comment or send me a DM. I'd love to hear more about your journey.